Hey, what's up? I'm Hagar. Welcome to Mama Mandala. I'm glad you're here. We're gonna play with the energy of Rajas in this practice. The energy of nature that activates, that is dynamic, that moves us and gets us going. So if this is nighttime, unless you are preparing for a night activity where you want to be a little bit more energized, I suggest and recommend that you come back to this practice in the morning or in the afternoon when you want to get things going. Maybe come back to this practice or do this practice when you're feeling like you need a boost of energy. Rajas in Sanskrit translates as passion, it translates as dynamism, it translates as active and activating. It's the energy in nature that activates, that moves us, that gets us going. It's one of the three gunas. So in the yoga tradition, we are told by the yogis that nature and our bodies are made of three qualities. One is tamas, which is heavy and dark, and it's when our bodies need to rest. It's when nighttime arrives. It often translates as dull. And I put a video, the previous video that I put out there was playing with the tamasic energy. Another one, the one we're playing with today, is rajas, which is the moving energy inside of us. And the last one, the third one, we will play with it at some point, is sattva, which is, some say it's balance, some say it's the weaving together of rajas and tamas, some call it harmonious and pure. There's different ways to interpret things. But for today, we're going to play with rajas. So without further ado, come to your mat, or you don't have to have a mat. We're gonna sit on the heels if you can. If you can't, you can take a different seated position where you feel somewhat comfortable. So hips on your heels. Go ahead and place your hands on your belly and allow your eyes to soften. Before we activate and energize, I just want to make sure that our nervous systems are regulated, that we're in a place where we're not going to activate and then burn ourselves out. So take a slow breath in and fill your belly up. And a slow breath out to allow the belly to soften back as it empties out. Hands on the belly just helps us access this area. Inhale deeply. Fill your belly up like you are inflating a balloon. And exhale slowly to allow the belly to relax back. So there's a lot of branches of the vagus nerve that move through our digestive system and our belly. So breathing deeply into the belly. Keep going. Big breath into the belly and soften it back as you exhale. As we breathe into this area, we're helping the nervous system regulate because we're touching the different branches of this main nerve of the autonomic nervous system. And one more deep breath in, big belly. And a slow breath out. Go ahead and place your hands on your mat underneath your shoulders, and with an inhalation, reach your hips back and your chest forward. And with an exhalation, looking towards your navel and round your back as you press deeply down into your hands, especially into the part of your hands that might want to lift, like the tips of your fingers. Inhale, look forward, reach your hips back and your chest forward. Or the inner edges of your hands, the knuckle of your index finger. And exhale, looking towards your navel and round your back. So press deeply down into the place that will tend to lift. As we energize, as we get ourselves moving, one more time, inhale, look forward, reach your hips back and your chest forward. We want to make sure that we're also staying grounded and connected. Exhale, looking towards your navel and round your back. Press deeply down through the inner edges of the hands. Inhale, bring your spine into the space between cat and cow, between arch and round. And exhale, lift your knees, lift your hips up and back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Root down through the hands, root down through the feet. And if putting all this weight on your hands is not a good idea for your body today, you're gonna go ahead and either stay on your knees so there's less weight on your hands, or you can put your hands on a wall lean into the wall, or even your hands on a couch or a chair, so that there's less weight on your wrists and you're more supported. Same, you can play around with doing whatever we're doing in down dog without putting weight on your hands. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Bend the right knee and open up your right hip. Lift your arm bones up so that you're activating, energizing, and supporting yourself. And then inhale, reach your leg back. Reach your right leg back as you inhale, and exhale. Bring your knee in towards your nose. Spread your toes so the feet are active. Press down through your hands and reach your leg back as you inhale. Exhale, bring your knee in towards your nose and round your back. Engage your belly. Reach your leg back. Deep breath in. And then use that engagement in your belly to exhale and bring your foot forward in between your hands into a lunge. Deep breath in, ground into the feet, bend deep into your right knee. Exhale, step your back foot forward into Uttanasana, forward bend. Inhale and look forward, halfway up, press down into the balls of your feet, and you can bend your knees here if this is too much for your lower back. Exhale, fold back in. So energizing ourselves needs to be inhale and look forward, halfway up, press down into the balls of the feet, in relationship with staying grounded and connected. Exhale, fold back in. I mean, it doesn't need to be, but maybe it's something you're interested in creating. Inhale, look forward, halfway up. Exhale, fold and bow deeply back in. Now bend your knees as you inhale and reach your arms out to the sides. Fierce pose with the arms out. Exhale, bring your forearms to your thighs, to your knees, and then inhale, come all the way up to stand. Stretch your legs straight and reach your arms up high. Exhale, slowly lower your hands and bring them through the front of your face and to the front of your heart. Inhale and reach your arms up high. And exhale through bent knees like you did before. Reach your arms out and fold all the way forward, Uttanasana. Your legs can straighten if you feel up for it, or keep your knees bent. Look forward, inhale, press down through the balls of your feet and energetically pull your heels back so your legs are strong. Exhale, step your right foot back and then ground through the legs and reach your arms up high. Inhale, crescent pose, arms up to the sky as you push down into the ball of the right foot. Ground into the ball of your left foot and then deep into your right knee. Arms up high. Deep breath in. Engage your abdominal region. Draw the front of your hip bones towards one another. Draw the sides of the ribs in the front toward the center and elongate your spine. Deep breath in. Exhale, touch the earth and step back. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press it down through the hands, especially if they want to lift. Make your hands alive, present, energized. Inhale to plank pose. Bring your shoulders over your wrists. And exhale, lower your hips. Now down to the floor. Point your feet, spread your toes. And broaden through your collarbones. Lift up through your sternum, through your breastbone. Deep breath in. Exhale, tuck your toes and stretch up and back. Downward facing dog. Again, inner edges of your hands, tips of your fingers, grounded, rooted, connected, alive. Inhale the left leg up, and you can always do this, as we said before, with your hands to the wall. Exhale, bend the knee and open up your hips. So if weight on your hands is not a good idea for you, please take care of yourself. Lift your right arm bone up, lift your right hip up as you stretch your left leg towards the right side, and then reach your leg back. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your knee in towards your nose. Round your back, press down into the hands. Inhale, reach your leg back. Exhale, bring your knee in towards your nose. Reach your leg back one more time. Inhale. Exhale, engage through your abdominal region to step the foot all the way forward in between your hands. Press down through both feet. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your back foot forward. Uttanasana, breathe slow and deep through a tone in the back of the throat. I didn't mention that before, but deep Ujjayi breath, deep through the tone in the back of the throat. Inhale, look forward. Establish this resonant sound with your breath. Exhale, fold back in. How can you bring aliveness to every part of your body? The toes spread, inhale, look forward. The balls of the feet grounded, the heels pulling back. Exhale, fold back in. The legs are strong and connected. Inhale, look forward. The core, the abdominal region, strong, alive, engaged. Front of the hip bones towards each other. Exhale, fold back in. Sides of the ribs towards the center. Inhale, bend the knees and reach your arms out to the sides. Fierce pose. Exhale, bring your forearms to your thighs. Elongate your spine. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, slowly lower your hands through the front of your face to the front of your heart. Reach up high. Inhale. We want to be able to energize in a way that isn't capitalistic, if that makes sense. Exhale, bend the knees on the way down and fold forward. That isn't pushing us off the edge. That isn't keeping us going when we actually need to rest. Inhale, look forward. So to energize ourselves is also to listen to what we need. Exhale, step your right foot back. So energizing ourselves doesn't mean that we have to go really, really fast. Ground through the feet. Inhale, reach your arms up high. But it means being alert and being smart and being wise and being creative in how we're bringing ourselves into the conversation of where we are. Ground into both of your feet. So ball of your left foot rooted, ball of your right foot rooted. Front of the hip bones, ASIS. It's for anterior, superior, iliac spine. It's the bony landmark at the front of your hip bones. So draw those two towards one another. Draw the sides of the ribs towards the center. Deep engagement in your abdominal region and lengthen your spine. Deep breath in. Exhale, touch the floor and step back. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hands rooted, feet rooted. Inhale, plank pose. Shoulders over the wrists as the hands stay heavy onto the earth. Exhale, hips down, chest forward and up. Broaden through your collarbones. Lift up through your breastbone, your sternum. Take the front of your throat, the hyoid bone that's connected to your tongue, back and lengthen the back of your head. Exhale, tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press down into your hands. Deep breath in, look forward. Bend your knees. Lift your hips and you can jump forward if you're up for it or step forward. So whatever you need, we're gonna meet in Uttanasana, forward bend. Inhale, look forward, halfway up. Fold back in as you exhale. Go round through the legs and reach up high, arms to the sky. You can bend your knees on your way up if that's better for your lower back. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. Now take a wide-legged stance and turn your toes out. We're gonna do a little bit of a moving fast and getting the blood to flow. So we're gonna inhale and bend the knees and reach your arms up. And exhale to stretch your legs straight and lower your hands back down. As we bend the knees, go for it. Reach your arms up and inhale, widen your knees. And exhale, stretch your legs straight. Keep your legs strong as you lower down. And we can do that a little fast. Not too fast, yeah? Connect it to your breath and get your breath pumping a little bit. Couple more. Knees bend and widen. So they bend and they widen. Legs are strong as you straighten. So go at a rhythm, at a pace where you can maintain the strength and the integrity of your body rather than sacrificing it. So you might be able to do it quite fast, like I'm doing it, and you might need to take more time. We're going to do a few more. Listen to what you need. Alertness in the way that you are being with yourself and with the world. Listening rather than imposing to yourself. And to the environment, right? We're a part of something greater than ourselves. One more. And then turn your toes forward. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. You can bend your knees on your way down or fold all the way forward. Prasarada Padottanasana. Let the crown of the head lengthen toward the floor. Let the blood flow toward the head. And that's another form of being able to both energize and get things calm at the same time. Inverting our directions actually has this great effect on our system. Look forward as you inhale and bend your knees and widen the knees a little bit so that they're facing the same direction as the middle of your ankle. And exhale, stretch your legs straight as you fold forward. And then let's do it again. Inhale, bend the knees and widen a little bit. Lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold forward as you stretch your legs straight and energetically pull your heels back so the backs of your legs are energized and active. Inhale, bend the knees, reach your hips back and your chest forward. And exhale, fold forward back again. 2 more times. Inhale, bend the knees and widen the knees as you lengthen forward. And exhale, fold back in, lengthen your spine, crown towards the floor. One more, I think. I lost count. I can't even count to 2. Lengthen your chest forward and your hips back as you widen your knees. And exhale, fold back in. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, left hand in the space between your feet, but forward. So in the middle, you're creating kind of a little bit of a triangular shape between your feet and your left hand. And exhale, reach your right arm up. Draw the front of the right hip bone toward the left hip bone and the sides of the ribs on the right side toward the left as you turn your sternum, your chest up towards the sky. Inhale, bring your right hand down and place it where the left one is. And exhale, reach your left arm up and turn your body to the left. But as you turn your body to the left, resist the left side of your body and pull it towards the center, towards the midline. So that, again, helps us activate, helps us stay more centered and more grounded and also deeply empowered. You feel how strong things are when you move the right ASIS, the left ASIS, the left ribs towards the right, and you sternum up towards the sky. Inhale, back to center, left hand where the right hand was, and exhale, right arm up, long spine. Inhale, right hand down, and exhale, left arm up. Inhale, right hand down. Keep drawing. Front of the hip bones towards the center. Front side of the ribs towards the center. Exhale, right arm up. Inhale, right hand down. And exhale, left arm up. Inhale, back to center. Lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold back in. Heel toe your feet back toward each other, but not all the way. You can turn your toes out a little bit. Move your hips a little bit side to side to start to snuggle the outside of your ribs on the inside of your thighs. You're moving a little bit side to side, and then bring your hips down toward the floor into Malasana. You can put a block underneath your hips if you need to, and hands together in front of your heart. Slow breath. Listening, I'm practicing with jeans because sometimes when we want to get ourselves going, we don't have time to do wardrobe change, and we just got to get things going in our lives, right? So we can get, even with that, Rajas, for me, is our ability to get moving and to get creative in how we're moving. Because I'm a mom of 2 and I don't always have time to do all the different changes that need to happen. I just got to get going as I am. So I'm offering that as an invitation so that what you're wearing doesn't stop you from doing yoga. I know it's so silly, but sometimes it's the little things. Bring your hips down to the floor. Bring the soles of your feet together. Move your hips a little bit side to side. And if Your back rounds when you sit here. You can sit up on a blanket or on a block. Sit up on something so that your spine elongates. Lengthen your spine as you ground down through the hips. Inhale. And with your exhale, you can fold forward, take yourself a little bit more deep by taking your chest forward towards your feet. And if you feel like that's too much, then you stay seated. And you stay seated more upright. Slow breath here. Even here, as we are cooling it down for a moment, stay active. So the knees energetically pull in and stretch out. The feet squeeze in towards each other. The sides of the ribs, the front of the hip bones pull towards the center, and the spine elongates. Breath deep and full. Slow, but present. You are present in your breath. You are present in your body. Being with it, with whatever is going on, whatever is moving through you. Reach your chest forward. Inhale and slowly come up. And just for a moment, take a seat. Whichever leg you want to have in front, you can have in front. Bring your left hand over your heart. I'm not mirroring you. And the right hand over your belly so that you are settling into yourself. You're creating an environment inside of you into which you can receive yourself so that you can be with yourself and take a moment to slow your breath down. You can still let it move in and out through the tone in the back of the throat for a couple of more moments. Weaving the rajas, the dynamic, the engaged, the awake, the active, into a grounded, regulated space. And then join your hands together in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. The mudra, the gesture of the heart's deepest offering. And make a gentle and genuine offering to yourself right now. So that as you move into this day, if it's a new day, or into the rest of the day, if it's your coffee, basically your yoga coffee break in the middle of the day, make an offering for yourself that feels energizing and stimulating in a way that is integrated and healthy and helpful for where you are and where you want to and need to go next. And then let's activate the throat for just one more moment. We'll chant together the sound of Om, the all-encompassing, the vibration of the entirety of the universe within you and around you. Deep breath in. Giving thanks to you, giving thanks to yourself, and thanks to the tradition of yoga, these great teachings and practices that come to us from India through different ways and different interpretations and different ways of seeing, feeling, and playing with them. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I hope this was helpful for you and that you can get going into your day. And make sure you subscribe to this channel and put a like on the video if you liked it. And subscribe to our mailing list over on mamamandala.com. I'm going to leave a link for you in the description of the video. Thank you so much. Mwah. Namaste.